What's up, everyone? This is Real Life is Friends podcast. We're on episode number 58. We are where the group chat turns into a podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kimberly,
I'm Mila.
and we have a great show tonight because we know that everybody watched this show. Everybody watched it. We know it. But before we get into this, let's just do a recap of the weekend.
Mm.
So, what had happened was I went to Huntsville to help celebrate one of my friend's birthday.
Okay.
Um, we went out to dinner. We went to Taste of Soul.
Mm.
Um,
How was that? Where's that at? In Huntsville.
at the Orion. It was at the Orion Amphitheater.
The soul food truck thing.
Yeah.
Okay, one of my friends
And
in Drill went.
okay, and they had music and everything. And her
Okay.
friend um was able to go out there and do the hula hoop and everything. They were like, Kim, are you gonna go out there and do the hula hoop? First of all, I don't know how to do the hula hoop. So unless you let me do the hula hoop on my arm, I can't do it. But
Is
I
this the
can hold your
friend that went
purse.
to the Panda Fest?
No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, you never met
Okay.
this person. Um, but yeah. So that was interesting. Had a great time. Saw some friends, other friends, because obviously, I'm I'm not that far from that area, or my hometown isn't. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people stay in the Huntsville, in Huntsville and Madison and all that stuff. So I got to see several of my friends. I also got to go to a play. Went to church on
Mm.
Sunday, and let me tell you
Okay.
about this. So normally I don't go to church on time. I just don't because I came for the preaching. Yeah, I like the choir. The choir does a great job, but I'm not really there for that. I'm okay with, the preaching.
Okay. So you
So I
like me.
normally,
I miss all the preliminary stuff and get there like the last two songs before the preacher get up.
yeah, something like that works for me. So, because I had to take my friend to the airport, I'm up early. So I was like, and then I was like, well, the Dollar Tree open because I had to get some plastic wrap and stuff like that because I promised the little 6-year-old that I was gonna make sure that they get their Easter baskets,
Okay.
aka late Christmas presents. I mean, late birthday present because her birthday was at the beginning of this month.
And you putting them off as Easter. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I didn't get your sister nothing for her birthday, so therefore I'm not getting you anything for your birthday. We just gonna go with Easter. And she was like, what Easter got to do with my birthday? Girl, let it
Valid.
be. Uh don't care if it's valid or not. It is what it is. But then get home yesterday. Well, I went to a play to see my niece and she did a great job. Get home. Obviously, as soon as you get home, what's the first thing you do when you get home when you been somewhere?
Unpack.
You throw stuff in the washer.
Well,
That's
unpack
what
to
I
put it
do.
in the washer.
No, because that's dirty clothes. That is separate clothes altogether. That is separate clothes. And no, I will only unpack the dirty clothes. What you talking about? I don't unpack the clean clothes. They stay there until I go somewhere else, and then I. So I'm the only person that do that. No, I'm not, because I know people on social media also do
Yeah. Yeah.
it. So you don't do that for real though.
I mean, whatever I
Like you
pack, I
don't
just
think
don't
about.
wore it.
So you don't think about like, let me get home and wash these clothes.
First of all, I don't even unpack that bag probably till 2, 3 days later. Cause ain't nothing in there I need.
I need to wash these clothes. That's what I need.
Yeah, but they can sit in that bag till I'm ready.
Mm. Okay. So get home, realize, Kim, you do not have your blazer that you wore last night. I was like, dang. So I called because I noticed that it's not there. And they was like, I don't even think I've seen the housekeeper to like the housekeeping today. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be true because at
Excuse me.
bless you. At this
Mm-hmm.
point, I'm calling them after 6 o'clock, probably after 7 o'clock.
In the
So it's
evenings.
yeah, so it's possible that you haven't seen housekeeping. As I proceeded to go through things, I said, "Where's my bra?"
Did you not have
And
your
then
bra on when you left?
I have multiple bras.
Okay.
Yeah. But the bra that I wore with the blazer, I don't see it because I had two bras that are basically the same color. One of them is cut just differently. Well, actually, technically, I had three bras the same color because I wore a whole bunch of I bought a whole bunch of white shirts, even though I didn't wear anything that was white. So then I said, then yesterday, maybe it was yesterday, when I was getting ready to wash the other clothes, I said, I don't see the shirt either. So I don't have the jacket, well, the blazer, I don't have the shirt, and I don't have the bra. And I gave them people my telephone number. They ain't called me
Girl, that people don't wear that blazer and that bra.
yet. First of all, now
It's gone, beloved.
it's gonna take a special kind of person to be able to fit in that bra, baby. Uh,
Well, let me tell you, it's somebody out there that can benefit from it. Trust
and I was
me. They were like, ooh, blazer, ooh, bra.
I I really want them to call me. And I can understand how the blazer could get confused because of the lining of it. Um, but I don't understand how the shirt can be confused because the shirt is like a plum color. Hey, auntie and uncle.
Hey now.
Oh yeah, happy Easter. It is, Holy Week.
Show
Hmm.
is.
Yeah,
He's
it's Holy
still
Week.
Sunday, ain't it?
Hmm. But yeah, so I don't know where they still haven't called me. I'm hoping that they do call me because I would like to. It's now I didn't pay that much for the blazer, but I like my blazer and I want my blazer back. That bra definitely costs too much money for me to be out here just letting people have it. Um,
And
and and I
so
like
you
my
ain't
shirt.
heard from
I
you
like
didn't
my
send
plum
nobody
shirt,
over there?
huh?
You didn't send your friend over there to it? To the
No,
hotel?
no, because the friend who name it was in, she was already gone. And I don't
Girl,
know if
that
they would have just let anybody else, I don't know.
I hate to be the bearer
And
of
then it
bad
was
news,
like I
but
said, it was after 7 o'clock when I realized that I don't have it.
it's gone,
And
beloved.
and I was just so happy that I ain't leave no wig there, baby. Cause I'm just saying. Cause that could have been bad. I'm just saying. I like me a good wig. It takes time and effort to you see these curls. These curls popping, baby, but it takes time and effort to get these curls, and I don't always want to do that. So yes, I throw on a wig, but that's okay. I got a hair appointment coming up.
When? Better not be when I go to mine.
Oh yes, it better be when no, it's during the daytime. You ain't gonna.
Hmm.
It's during the daytime.
Cause you can't pop up now where we go.
Oh baby, okay, I cannot pop up over there. Is yours during the daytime? Well, never mind. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it on here. But but I don't even know. To be honest, we talked about the color of the hair that I want, but I don't know if I ever got a confirmation. So
You finna dye your hair?
no, the braids. I'm gonna get braids.
Oh, oh, I thought you finna say
You
a
know I need
wig.
vacation
I was
hair.
like, what?
You know I need vacation
Uh,
hair. You know I need vacation hair. I can't just be all out here in the streets
Let me tell you, these
like
folks,
that.
y'all vacation has nothing but braids.
Duh. I, that's not a problem. I love braids. Yeah, it's definitely braids. But anyway, so what we're watching this week, we watched Beauty in Black, and I'm quite sure everybody named Mama has watched Beauty in Black because, and we gave y'all an extra week to watch it. So this is not any spoilers or anything because we gave y'all an extra week.
We
So
did.
yeah. So I will start off and say that I don't know. There are certain parts that I like this thing, but I feel like season 2 second part. I don't know. I feel like it went by quick or something.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
talking
if it
about
was
the
as
storyline kind of sped up a little bit?
yeah, like I feel like something went by too quick or so. Now, with that being said, Horace sending somebody to shoot up the club to get
And gave
Angel attention.
and gave a 36-minute countdown, and his ass need to be back at that house. And was he not scrambling to get back to that house? You hear me?
Okay, he didn't care what was going on. House on fire, don't kill. Don't kill.
They said they were coming. Little baby, what's her name? Oh God, what's
Rain?
not? Oh, Rain. Rain and that man, honey. We come get you. He said, I'm gonna run towards y'all. Do you know what direction they coming from?
Yeah, they said they was almost at the house. So that's why. And Rain, let me just say this. I understand that, first season, first part of it, she got her little um bootleg BBL.
That
But
look like a pillow.
that BBL right now, that ain't right. I was like, they need to take that out for her sake.
It looked like a one of them old flat bed pillows.
And I was like, did she spend some money to go get the BBL that she was trying to get with T.S. Madison?
That's why you don't go in. That's why you don't get BBLs at a hotel.
Okay.
That's why she ended up down there at the good hospital down there on IV antibiotics.
It was just really like a hot mess. And let me just also say, just like good old delusional Dana Leslie on Beyond the Gates.
The wig, as I like to call her.
The stripper? What's the stripper name? Because I don't remember her name.
Do we? I don't even know if we got that girl name, cause baby, she ain't nobody went got no A&D ointment for no burns or nothing.
First of all, the nerve, the audacity of literally being out there behind the strip club in the car with this lady husband and then get mad at her. But Mallory also, let me just say this. You already knew that she was sleeping with your husband. She is not the first one. Why are you trying to jump on her? See, I never understood when people be trying to jump on the other woman. It's your husband. He can get you can do whatever to her, and guess what? He gonna find him another one.
What I mean, he done had a plethora of them.
Okay.
But I think the reason this time she was spazzing out is because again, the shares of Beauty and Black was involved. And she had lost control of being, wasn't in control anymore.
But how
So,
was she gonna be affected by the shares with him just sleeping with somebody?
cause remember they said something about divorce or whatever, and I think she would lose
You might as
hers.
well just let him cheat in peace then. Let him cheat in
Oh, true.
peace. Cause you ain't leaving. You just gonna be mad. And she got real mad.
She
Anybody that decides to take some gasoline to the house, take a chain and wrap the door and lock the door, and then have the audacity to run her car into it, go back in the house,
and
sit
smoke a
back,
cigarette.
and start smoking.
Smoked a Marlboro, whatever that damn cigarette is. Girl, you don't get out here with this smoke inhalation.
Like I guess she said, if he can't get money, she can't get money. We might as well just not worry about money at all and just be gone. Go to glory.
Well, damn it to hell, that's what she was trying to do. And see, okay, so did the fire happen before the pot of coffee or after?
Before.
So not only then did they not go seek no medical attention, because I don't remember not that EMS being called out there, no family doctor being called, nobody checked no vitals, no nothing. All right, they carries on. Horace still being Horace, fucking that woman, still doing that dope. Get to the office, bring
Now
baby girl in there.
Horace ain't doing nothing. Horace in the hospital.
Not Horace,
That's Roy. That's
Roy.
Roy.
Roy. Wait a minute, because the brother name is
Charles.
Charles. Charles is just out of it. You hear me?
Okay.
But Roy, again, he dilly dally with the little girls, the little girl down at the strip club. You know who she kind of remind me of, rest of her soul? Gangsta Boo. She
Oh,
looked like Gangsta Boo. Where them
Memphis
dollars
home.
at? Mm-hmm. But then then he bring her in the office.
Well, let's back up before that. He brought her to the house knowing his wife was at the house and knowing that they had just got into a fight. Roy is not okay. And then he gon' because we need to talk about the other scene, other part of this at the outside the parking lot too,
Oh,
where
when she
he
shot
grabs
at him?
where he grabs the girl off of the other dude, pulls her aside. She probably thinking like, it's gonna be assault at this point anyway. But then he instead pulls out cocaine on and put it on her body to sniff it.
Roy is unhinged. You hear me? Roy needs somebody with him at all times.
Roy needs adult supervision because he needs a legal guardian because he I don't understand him because if you are so like, is he wanting Mallory to divorce him? Like, what is he really wanting from Mallory? Because you bring her to the house knowing she's there. After she tries to literally kill y'all, you bring her to the office where she works. And I'm like, Mallory, if you kill him, you don't get anything. Like if it's about the money, you're not gonna get no money on.
But this is the thing. What Horace doing? Not Horace. Roy doing anyway in that office, other than drinking.
I don't know. Cause he
Ain't
doesn't work. He just shows up just so he can show up. Just so he can be like, I'm really out here doing it. Cause he also thought that they were gonna get him to run the company. And I'm like, Roy, you're dumber than a box of rocks. Like this
he
man is
passed.
a whole complete, he does not have any self-control. He does not have a lot of things that you supposed to have. And not to mention he's stupid. He
Well,
just
and
no
this,
other
I
way to
mean,
say it. He's stupid.
well, Charles ain't too far behind.
No, Charles got sense.
How much?
Charles has sense, but Charles, because think about this, out of everybody in the family, minus the cutting up the body, minus that part. Because we gotta subtract it.
Okay, we just subtracted. Okay.
Charles is probably one of the non screwed up people out of all of them. He just want to be gay. That's all he want to do. He want to be gay with the lawyer dude, and and maybe some others on the side. That's all he really wanted to do originally. Then he get his little heart broken or whatever, and then he don't want the commitment, and then he spasses out a little. But he just drives fast cars. He's not really doing too much, unlike the rest of them in the family. Because think about this, he's not planning and plotting on nobody, on anybody.
No, he's not.
From my understanding, and
No.
I don't think none of those companies were even any of the greed companies, the offshore accounts. I don't think none of the shell companies. I don't think he had anything to do with any of that.
No, he didn't. And I will say this too, is that he is probably the most unproblematic one right now. I think this season, if it wasn't for Olivia, his mama trying to get him boogered up, he wouldn't have been cutting up nobody anyway. Because again, he just like to party and do dope.
Because technically, what he was doing was self-defense. Technically, but
with a chainsaw?
No, I said no. The fact that he got them because they was trying to kill him, so he was just trying to, that was self-defense. That's why I said minus the cutting up of bodies, because you could have just called the police or something at that point, because you literally that was self-defense.
But now he indebted, because now his low down ass mama riding there with her gambling problem, riding there with June from Beyond the Gate, riding there, baby, knocking knees out.
Okay.
Trying to set, and that's the thing. I think we see the family dynamics, because it's like, okay, everybody is out to get somebody. Like, there's no loyalty at all. I mean, not none. I mean, nobody is loyal to anybody. Nobody's looking out for anybody. It's like they all looking out for self and seeing what they can get. And it's a sad day when your mama set you up to be robbed. And
because
then
she
get
got a
mad.
gambling problem.
And get mad when you ain't got but $40,000 in there, and then go tell you to go get some more. Well, if you hadn't been out there gambling, we wouldn't have to be robbed. Like, let me do what I'm doing, ma'am.
Exactly. And I'm like, what was, like, I was telling my friend, I said, this show is all about the damage and stuff of greed, because you have this successful company, you all are making money hand over fist,
right?
And now you out here gambling, Now you out here drugs, you doing this, that, and the third. And I'm like, why are you so greedy that you gotta go traffic women and
Mm-hmm.
make them work in the strip club to pay you back for some you started?
Well, and then this is what okay, because I guess I was trying to figure out because Jules has, while he is the policeman, he has no shares in the company. But I guess he's connected with what's his name?
Shoot, Norman.
Norman or whatever. But I guess he's kind of like the fixer. He's kind of like I guess
Olivia,
with huh?
like Olivia Pope,
Yeah.
but
He's the
way
but
more grimy.
way more grimy right now. Way more.
Just illegal.
Right.
At least she was trying to be legal for the most part. Everything he do is illegal.
It's like Jules is running around there like now. If anybody is unhinged other than Roy, Jules. Now Jules is number one, Roy is number two. But then sometimes it flips, and both of them are just on the same level of unhingedness.
And you don't think Norman unhinged and the mama?
Well, they unhinged, but and I wouldn't even say they discreet with their unhingedness because you really can't be discreet with it. But I mean, they like selective in their unhingedness. Okay.
Whoa.
Norman blew up the house. Was that the season beforehand?
He blew up. Technically, it's the same season, but it was part one. Yeah.
So he blew up the house with the. But then was that the same attorney that Rain went to?
That was a judge.
Okay. But the other guy that the house blew up he was
a judge.
But that's not the same.
No, because this was a lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah, that Rain went to.
Okay. So he did kind of blow up their house, kill them.
Kind of.
I mean, okay. So I mean, he's unhinged too.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a right to be unhinged because they ran over his wife. Now,
and then why is Roy talking? And why is Roy trying to put that's what I don't understand. Why is he trying to put her and Mallory in that situation? Is he wanting? It seems like he's wanting to either get rid of her or he's wanting somebody else to do it so he can get more shares or something. It's very weird. Because you didn't have to tell on her. Because you don't don't get me wrong. Mallory is foul as well. She is foul.
Oh hell yeah!
You can't get mad at this man for sleeping with the strippers, and you out here sleeping with the bodyguards and the drivers. And you tried to sleep with the lawyer, but he gay, just like your mother-in-law tried to sleep with him.
And not only did she try to do that, what she called him? What Rain called the little driver Alex, Puerto Rican.
I can't say Japanese Negro. That's what she calls him. I don't use that. I don't use that N-word term.
She even tried to sleep with him, and he wasn't going for it. I don't know if he would have went for it. I think he's still trying to prove his loyalty, to Rain and all of them. But I think, and really, Mallory, okay, she slept with some folks. She really ain't did no dirt other than running that lady over. Who else she done killed? She ain't killed nobody.
So we don't care about attempted murder and burning down the house. We don't care about that at all.
I mean that he deserved. Roy needed something. He needed a wake up call. It still wasn't a wake up call.
somebody was like, they was like, the thing about Roy, they was like, why is he not damaged? They was like, he just won't die. They was like, Kimmy done pushed him out the window, talking about
I
all the
forgot.
stuff that had happened. And they was like, the only thing, he stayed in the hospital for a couple of days, and that was it.
Was he in there a couple of days? He probably in there a couple of hours.
When Kim, I think he was maybe in there for a couple of days. But I'm like, listen, I said this on TikTok and I'll say this on this podcast. If you watch this show and you are a preacher and you don't give me a good sermon about Kimmy's sister, then I don't even know if you.
I'm sick of that sister. I'm just gonna say, I'm sick of baby girl.
Kimmy is the only person besides Horace that don't consistently get on my nerves. She did not. I would say this. Kimmy really did not get on my nerve this part of the show.
Season. Yeah, she
this
didn't.
Season, she did not get on my. This half she did not get on my nerves at all. Horace didn't get on my nerves. Normally, she gets on my nerves, but first of all, Rain trying to buy the club. I understand you want to be an entrepreneur and all this stuff. But with all those things that's tangled up in it, she gon', in your words, she gonna get herself boogied up and go and be in the clank with everybody else.
Because the lady that owned the club was that the pimp lady that was with the girl in the Bentley. And who killed her? Was it Kimmy that killed her?
It was Kimmy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Kimmy, it was one of the dudes. But I'm almost positive it was Kimmy.
I'm positive it was Kimmy. Yeah.
And it was at the house. I think she got murked at the house.
Yeah.
Got murked at the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, Rain will be boogied up. I think that attorney man gonna get her boogied up while she running around there trying to turn the club into a safety house. It ain't gonna work.
Because I didn't even like how the son kind of winked or whatever, and the lawyer was like, I'm like, some ain't right.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah. He kind of like, he was like the owner, and then he was like winked or whatever. I don't know how to wink.
Well, I know the attorney man.
How to wink.
Now I know the attorney man did kind of look at that paperwork like this some bullshit. Like, why do you want to pay this?
But then gonna continue.
Yeah, that's go. And now let's double back to Brother Jules.
Okay.
Now, Jules didn't have to go up in there and kill all the people at the baby mama house, did he?
Oh, no, he did not have to do that. But he.
I mean, the lady was like, okay, he did. I mean, I get a point. He did. Like,
that's a child.
I mean, the lady was like, he gone. I mean,
and
Jules,
I didn't know my child was living. So I'm like, you didn't even know where your child was. Apparently, he had seizures or something like that, epileptic. Well, I guess that's how you say it. And he didn't know any of this or whatever. And then he came back in there and just shot up the whole place and was like, I'm like, that is not gonna bring your son back.
I mean, not at all. Because if you didn't know baby boy was having seizures, why you mad at this lady?
But he is so, like, granted, I understand Kimmy threatened him and all that stuff, but at the same time, why are you so convinced that it was Kimmy that had anything to do with it? But I think once he found out that the child had epileptic seizures, I think that he started to kind of cool off on that. And then also he cooled off on the fact that the sister then was covered under the wheel or whatever.
Sylvie.
Yeah. So because I was like, why are you doing all of this stuff to this girl when Kimmy literally was not there, had nothing to do with it? He's trying to play the driver against them and them against the driver and all this stuff.
Right.
And I'm surprised they ain't figured out that the driver is with Kimmy and them, or at least with Rain.
Now, do you think he gonna put the pieces of the puzzle together? Because pause before you answer that. Okay. So I want to make sure too. The guy that was doing the stakeout at the hotel is the one that was going with the stripper girl, right?
Which one of the stripper? Talking about the sister?
No. The stripper girl that's with Roy.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, I think
you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, she's dating that policeman.
Yeah.
Who acts like he's like reading on the 8th grade level. He don't look too smart. I mean, he ain't all the way there.
No.
Which I feel like there's not really much that anybody can get over on him. That's why I was like, what's his name? Not Alex. What's the man's name? The driver.
I think it really is named Alex. I think the driver is named Alex.
I'm like, it's not really much that he can get over on little slow buddy because he ain't all the way there. I mean, even the stripper girl ain't there. Hey, girl, you got a band? I got some information for you.
And then she just lost all total track of everything. Cause he had this other girl before that, and he got this vein, and oh, that's my husband. Oh, you know that's the one I was talking about with the vein. Who says that? What? Have you no shame? Have you no respect? And you like, yeah,
riddles.
He gonna call me tonight because he said that he's gonna stop by. Girl, you talking about this lady husband?
Whole husband.
So that's what we call a whale. That's what we call a whale. And Kimmy was with, and then she didn't even finish the sentence. And Valerie was like, "I can't deal with you." I probably laughed way more in that thing than I probably should, because what was really going on? Like her elevator was like, let's go on the way up to the top floor. And it was like, we gonna just stay on the ground and keep opening the door sometimes. And that's all we gonna do.
Her elevator, baby, straight stayed down there at the garage level, just opening and closing.
Exactly.
And if it went up a level, it was still between garage and first floor.
Okay. Because everything ain't all right.
No.
And then
by no means.
Why is you in this lady house? And then Roy talking about, oh yeah, you can have some of her clothes.
First of all,
that's why I'm like, what is the point of Roy doing all of this stuff? Like, is he wanting, like, is he trying to push Mallory to the point that she does something so he can get more shares? Or he ain't got but she has her own shares, but it's just in connection with him. It's kind of what it seemed like. So I don't know.
What's going to happen is Roy ass need to go get dried out.
Mhm. And he was, baby, he was so hot about having to pee in that cup, baby. He was so hot about that because he
And she
knew.
done
And,
went
and
down there.
Charles was like, it's not a problem. He was like, I just do it randomly. And he was like, I do it. I think Gerard was like, I don't do it that often either. Man, you are doing this off of scrippers. And no offense to any scrippers, but I'm just saying, like, you don't care where you taking your coke.
he, he did not care at all. Did not care. Now I think now so do we think that is Alex playing both sides? Is he going where the money resides and the money resides with Kimmy and really the money resides with Kimmy?
Yeah,
Rain is just there.
yeah. So he's kind of nosy. I know, kind of. He is nosy because he's trying to figure out what the connection is with Angel and him. Also, let's just say this, and maybe I'm cut different. And I'm okay with it. But if somebody gave me their credit card and all this stuff, I wouldn't be out here buying all these bottles. And then people are literally telling you, don't do this. And you want to be grown so bad.
So bad.
And you're not listening to them because you think people are haters. And that's what's wrong with society right now. A lot of people think a lot of people are haters, and people are just trying to give you advice that you need to take.
Mm-hmm.
Not you should take, you need to take. And that's how the club end up being shot up, because he ain't listening to Rain them. Because yes, you have access to this. I don't know my limit, but I'm about to go find out. Whoa, I'm going to the club. First of all, weren't the people looking for you at one point in time because they thought you was the murderer?
Well, the baby mama done went out there, baby, and was about to rat a tat tat on that ass right now in the club, but she got that car. She might not didn't get him, but she got that car.
And why didn't he buy not one baby formula? I agree. I ain't saying she right, but I ain't saying she wrong either. Because you over here, I hear on live, and again, don't people think you were supposed to lay low because people were looking for you?
He out shopping. He done spent $39,000.
He on live on what I believe was Instagram. He spending all this money buying bottles and bottles and bottles. You ain't never bought bottles. You probably ain't never even bought one bottle, and now you buying 9.
You were just stripping for a bottle not too long ago, sir. Just saying.
And now you out here wilding.
Angel, you was just out there shaking your tail feather. Now you right around here on the apology tour. This man way over there across the pond over there in Italy around there trying to get clean and get healthy with the cancer. And you, I'm all right. Baby mama seeing that she about to get evicted and carrying on. And what he doing?
And then he's so pressed about the other guy being there, but you don't even want Horace. And you ain't gay from my understanding, or not even bi. So why is this man is literally like your sugar daddy?
Pretty much.
And you up here so mad at this other. You mad at I don't know the other guy name, but you mad at lawyer stripper dude.
Who? Varney?
Vernon, the little Hispanic guy with the sister. Like that's why Vernon was getting away, and Alex was helping him. Yeah, the little short stripper.
Oh, the one that Varney was with. Yeah. Okay,
with
gotcha.
The sister,
the one that what's his name? Charles was a little mad at because Charles was like, you know, you don't like for your neighbors to hear what's going on.
Yeah, them people just coming up in each other's houses. Wild.
They do be walking in there like along the woods on good times, just walking it like ain't no key, ain't no back. I walk in, you sitting up in there. What?
In the
Y'all
dark.
okay? I clearly they all on the same compound, and I guess the doors are just
No,
left
because
unlocked.
Vernon, oh shoot, I might be. What's that man name?
Vernay or whoever it is, the attorney man,
Vernie, Attorney
Vernon.
Vernie,
Mhm.
or something like that. Because I was like, Vernon is from Beyond the Gates, but he lives in like they live in like Indiana, and he lives in, I think, in like Chicago or something. He
Yeah,
lives
because
in a totally different
because
area.
it seems like it's based in Chicago or St. Missouri. Because sometimes they have Missouri tags. Have you noticed that?
I ain't paying no attention to
Like
not
in the
one single
first,
tag.
I noticed stuff like that. I feel like there was like a Missouri tag or something right now.
Mm,
It's giving real Chicago-ish. No, I
yeah.
will say that. It's giving real Chicago-ish. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting because now the police done showed up about to arrest everybody right now. So it's gonna be
That was the
interesting to see.
FBI, baby. That was the not just the police. That was the F and the B and the I.
Which means
Because they
y'all
all wanted to be
asses.
greedy.
How you think it's gonna play out though?
Uh, maybe Horace and Angel end up being together. I don't know. Um,
But
I
he
don't
don't
know.
even like the fact that his son Charles is gay, right?
Yeah, but that's a lot of people. That's
Well, he
why
gonna have to
that
accept
you ever
Charles.
heard that expression "thou protest too much" or whatever that sign that thing. Let me find the real words.
Okay, find a real Bible scripture.
This I don't think it's not in the Bible.
Oh, who said it? Maya Angelou.
The lady doubts protest too much. Methinks it's Shakespeare.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Look,
I think that he that's why. Cause everybody's like, he don't like gay people, he don't like gay people, he don't like gay people. And sometimes people that don't like gay people, they don't like themselves because they are gay. And
thanks.
so that's probably more so what's going on with Horace than anything else. Um for as Olivia, I first of all, Sylvie need to go somewhere. I'm
Who
glad she
do?
finally understands that she need to go somewhere.
Oh, Sylvie.
Sylvie, she need to go somewhere.
So good. We ain't got to
Um,
see her next season.
we don't need to see her because
Do we know that girl got a high school education? First of all, why they trying to
she's
send her
still a
off to
kid.
college?
She's still a kid. I thought she was only like 16.
Okay.
Maybe she going to school early. I don't know,
Well,
but
it is TV. I
you
mean,
know,
so let her go to school somewhere. She can go abroad if she want to. Let her go.
because your sister told you not to show up. This is my thing. If I knew people were trying to actively kill me, and somebody said, "Don't leave out the house," you wouldn't even know I was in the house. That's how I'll be how much I'll be in the house. You wouldn't even know I was in the house because you wouldn't hear a mumbling word from me. Because why? I'm too afraid. I'll be afraid of my own shadow. And sometimes I am afraid of my own shadow. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and my doors have the glass. And sometimes I'll be like, I have to do a double take and be like, oh, that's just me. So, with that being said, with that being said, I I wouldn't have left. And then like this is my thing also. Did Sylvie forget that she was kidnapped? Like, did she forget that part?
That she was in the back of that man's trunk, in the back of his Range Rover. Clearly, she didn't.
I'm like, this man tried to get you to be a stripper. He
That
was
was
gonna
the
have
first
you
time.
out
That
here
was when that
strippering.
girl in the Bentley was trying to get a boogie up. Remember?
Yes. And he was part of this. And you go see his son after they tell you that's his son, baby.
I'm saying.
I would have been literally in a corner somewhere in the house that they would be like, I ain't heard Kim all day. Exactly. You're not gonna hear from me.
What she should have did was been out there at the reflection pond at the compound praying for him. Did nobody tell her to take her ass down there to the family wing of the hospital? Girl, you sitting there looking at him. He gone, baby. Send a prayer
And
up.
talking about, I'm so sorry. Why are you saying these words? Like other people won't come in this room and hear you. And that's how you ended up being
in the
taken
back of
away.
in the back of a Range Rover,
And
and your cell phone
now
gone.
she's scared. Talking about, don't tell Kimmy, don't let Kimmy know anything happened. Just says, and this baby, the way she ran, I was like, listen, this is why this need to be a sermon. Because let me just paint you the picture. Because sometimes we do things people tell us that we shouldn't do, and the moment we get free from the situation we put ourselves in, the next thing we do, we ain't listen to God not name other time, not name other time, because God was
Uh-uh.
just sending things to this girl. Stop it. This is why I'm saying this could be a sermon. Soon as she got out that car, what she do? She ran to Jesus, baby, because she had to get up out of there, baby. That's what I'm saying.
What she do?
She ran to Jesus, baby.
Baby,
Cause
she
she
was
was
running the
like,
5K. You hear me?
I ain't turning back around. I ain't doing nothing. I'm like, all you had to do was listen. Now you done almost got yourself killed
Done
because
got booted up.
had the attorney not filed the thing and they got word and all that stuff. Because, and first of all, why are you listening? Why is Julie listening to Roy in the first place? Roy's an idiot. We have already established this.
Honestly,
And
I
he was
didn't
gonna
think that
kill.
the
He was gonna
paperwork,
kill her.
but I didn't think that the paperwork really was gonna get filed because I knew
I
that
didn't either.
Horace always had somebody looking out on, checking that person. So I knew he would be like two steps behind. So I was like, um, he better go and file that paperwork or whatever. But I'm glad it got filed
Me
or
too.
whatever. Let's hope it did. Let's say that.
It did. It did. And that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, but then she gonna take off run time. Yeah, I think I need to go somewhere. I think I need to go off to school or something like that. You should have been listening in the first place. But no, you wanted to be grown so bad. You and Rain and Angel want to be grown so bad. Be in a child's place.
And go in there and watch you some TV or do some TikToks in
And
there in
then
that good
I'm
mansion.
also slightly pissed off at them that how you gonna not even try to wake up this girl or not try to see her full body. You just thinking that she sleep like this the whole time.
And that wig. Like, you mean to tell me, see, y'all all sleeping. Y'all all slow right now. Because you know that ain't nobody hair gonna be twisted all up like that girl hair was. And I'm gonna tell you who we gonna need to watch. Mr. Butler man.
Oh, he know where the bodies are buried. But I think he's loyal to I think he's very, very loyal to Horace, obviously. Uh so I don't think anything really is gonna he knows everything.
He
And I
knows
don't
it
think he's
all.
gonna I don't think he's gonna do anything about it.
Okay. I just feel he needs to be watched.
No, I will watch more Alex than anything because he's really trying to figure out that Angel and Horace situation. Because he's like, why is he covering for, like, why is Angel included? Why is Angel included? Like, it's
But it
like
ain't
he can
gonna benefit
understand
him
him,
though.
even though all of them know each other. So
Right.
yeah,
I
but
don't
I
think
feel
it'll
like
benefit
maybe
him.
he a victim too.
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not opposed. I mean, Jules has really, which was Otis in the Temptations, running around now doing all this foolishness and carrying on.
Yeah. But any other thoughts about
No,
beauty and
I liked it. I would say it was good. Although some parts, you say some parts were hilarious, but the true villains this season was Sylvie and
you said
Angel.
villains?
Yeah, they was, I wouldn't say villains, but they was just like thorn in the side this season. This half
Mm.
was Angel and Sylvie.
No, that
Uh
stripper girl was, and Roy is always.
you know what? I like Roy, although he is just all over the place. He bring, and which is probably not what he's supposed to do, to bring the comedic part to it.
No, because he's serious. We just
He's
laugh.
serious,
Even we
but
just
I
laughing.
but I know deep in his heart and on that script, he's supposed to be serious. Cause really, Charles don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, Charles is just want to have himself a good time, do his little occasional dope, sleep around. That's what he wants to do. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, that damn Roy baby is hilarious to me.
Mm-mm.
And Mallory, I for some reason I liked her this second half.
Okay.
I liked her this second half.
So what we are talking about in the group chat is none other than Druski and his skits about conservative women. And apparently it stepped on some toes.
Of
And
course.
in the words of my good sis and forever friend in my head, Kay Michelle, the truth only steps on your toes when you step out of line.
That's what the game
Also,
said.
yes. Now, if she got it from somebody, I don't really care, but she said it.
The truth only steps on your toes when you step out of line.
And that's not a lie told.
That's right along in there with you can't win playing dirty baby with Lanithia Leaks.
Okay.
That's right up in there.
Yes. Also, Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming on, I think, this Sunday.
Oh really?
New season with my girl Kate Michelle.
I may watch it
Michelle.
this year, this
Yeah,
season.
I definitely will watch it for Kate Michelle.
Okay, I'll check it out.
But apparently people are in their feelings. I did speak about it. Some will text about it because I don't really speak too much on TikTok anymore. But also shout out to me for having over 1,000 subscribers now on the Tik and the Talk. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. But people are offended and it was like, oh, so whiteface is a thing now. I was like, first of all, I'm not even sure what whiteface is. And apparently Druski, I guess that's his granddaddy or whatever, let him know that like he biracial. So if he want to be a little white, if he want to be a little black, that's who he is. Um Druski makeup artist. Listen,
Baby, let me tell you, y'all need to
she
be
need an
working with the
award.
Oscars.
She need an award. She or I think it's a she. She need an award. Um,
Who is she? Because baby, let me tell you, we need to follow her. Uh, and because she need her props, and she need to be down there in Hollywood working. If she ain't already behind the scenes in Hollywood, let me tell you, his makeup costume team, baby, is top tier. Shit, they were better than white chicks on white chicks.
Okay. So let me find the makeup artist because Druski's makeup artist. But people are so upset. But let me tell you why I'm offended by the people upset. And I don't typically get offended. Um, so the issue that I'm having with them is the fact that when he was out there being in what they want to call whiteface on the NASCAR, when he was calling black people or at least one person the N word, you thought it was a chuckle then.
Mm-hmm.
But now y'all talking about, well, that's insensitive because her husband passed away. That's insensitive. Mind you, I don't think none of these people said anything when you know who was out there talking about good when old Muller them passed away and went on to be,
Oh,
So
45, 47, good. Glad he gone. That man there.
hmm hmm so I'm like, you didn't have a problem when he was even lighter before because he was saying the N word, but now you think that he's being disrespectful.
We
And
already know, first
and
of
then
all, them
people are
white women
like,
is
"Oh
sensitive.
my goodness, if that means that I can't wait for Halloween. That means if you can do white face, that means you can do black face, and I can't wait to Halloween."
Okay, try it.
Uh, I'm like, is everything all right? Because it can't be.
What you say? What the
Because
people say on the IG on the ticket and time? Ho, is you good?
okay, and people have been bringing up the fact that they was like, if that would have been, one of Jesse Jackson's sons mocking or whatever, I'm like, listen, let me tell you what you don't understand about certain black people, including myself. We find humor in things that we probably should not find humor in.
That part.
So, if you talk about somebody, long as it ain't too soon, if you talk about somebody and this is something that they did, black people are typically probably gonna laugh. A good portion of them. Because listen, when Whitney Houston died, people was like, Bobby, Bobby.
It works. It works for me. It works.
Crack is whack. They were saying all the things because that's just what some black people do because
Yeah.
of the type of sense of humor that a lot of black people have.
Mm-hmm.
So also, nobody, I didn't watch Tropic Thunder, but was it Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like maybe in the 90s,
I
either
don't think
late
that was the
90s, early
90s,
2000. Huh?
but I don't think that was the 90s. Oh, but by the way, his makeup artist is Kaylee Kenny Swisher, and she's based in Georgia. And she
High
actually
five,
has
baby.
done I think we had mentioned her before. She has did Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and
Okay.
she's worked on some major films.
Okay, good. Good job, Miss
Um
Kaylee.
the thing about it though is that I didn't watch Tropic Thunder, and I saw yesterday or today, I saw a picture of Robert Downey Jr. in his character. And let me just tell you, I would have thought that was a black person. Like, you would have to be like, that's Robert Downey Jr. And I would have been like, that's just a regular old
Oh,
black
really?
person.
I think it's on. I think it is. it starts to become offensive when they are mocked. And when I say they, I mean white people, because white people have been doing blackface for years. This is nothing new. It
Yeah.
has centuries. Hell, back to the black and white TV time, or a silent movie time. So it has been going on for a long time. Now that I think that the tables are turning, and it is black folks now doing the caked on white face, is offensive. Really and truly, I like Druski because, see, Druski is, and I don't want to, I don't want to compare him to like the older comics of like Flip Wilson, uh, Robin Harris, anything like that. Because I know Flip Wilson, he would do like, I wouldn't say drag, but he would dress up as Geraldine. You see what I'm saying? But it
Yeah.
would. But again, I think what Druski is doing is bringing comic back to life or whatever. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause people
Yeah.
are way too sensitive right now. There used to be a time when you could laugh at comedians and their jokes and whatever. I mean, the Wayans was doing what was it? White chicks.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it was a problem then,
And by the
but
way,
I
Tropic
think
Thunder was 2008.
okay. And then so that means Tropical Thunder, and then probably White Chicks was probably around at the same time. Nobody got offended. Now that we're in this age where people are super sensitive, and they think it has something to do with Miss Kirk, whatever her name is. What's that lady name is?
Erica.
Erica Kirk, who ain't dropped nan till. I ain't seen her, babe. Not her eyes have not gotten misty. My eyes getting misty, looking at Arms of an Angel on TV with dogs.
Hey, but wait.
That woman done lost a whole husband. You see what I'm saying? My eyes get misty if I weed something on there. Somebody mama done died. Here I am weeping. That woman, whole husband done died, and baby, she done came out the pyros and everything. Like, ain't thought nothing. You hear me? Ain't dabbed a single tear from that damn pretty makeup that she got on right now. And I'm not saying that lady ain't grieving,
Yeah.
but what she has presented so far has been purely good for the comics out here, because he nailed it. He has nailed her. He
The
nailed every
preacher.
white conservative woman, baby, down there at the Starbucks with their dog, working out, all of that.
He
I
nailed them
chuckled.
preachers back in. He nailed them preachers in their
And
skit too.
let me tell you, and he nailed them too. He nailed every last one of them, because a hit dog gonna holler.
Okay.
And if it's not about you, then you don't need to be getting on Blue Ivy internet or Al Gore internet. You don't need to get on neither one of them internet and get mad.
Mm-mm. Like I say, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Let that part, and enjoy and laugh like the rest of us. But see, she know she came out there with the pyros. Them white women know they go out there with their Starbucks and they little miniature dog, and they go work out. They know all of that. That's them. Sensitive. If y'all bitches don't get somewhere and simmer down and
Yeah.
let this man do his comedy, because we living in a world, baby, where the black people have stepped away, and we're looking.
Rightly so.
Baby, we don't step back, and we looking at all this stuff unfold, because see, we told y'all what was gonna go down. So now, baby, we got to find humor in everything that is out here. Now, Because see, we told y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So kudos to Druski, baby. Keep doing what you're doing, Druski. You all right in my book.
Yeah, I just find that the people are I don't understand. I don't
But
understand how people can, decide that everybody should be universally offended by something that 9 times out of 10 most people didn't a person that most people didn't even know. And people make fun of people all day long. Like that's just what people do.
mm-hmm.
And I saw the side by side of apparently the words that Erica said, then Druski repeating it. And even in that, I was like, why? Why you even say this to begin with? Like sometimes this is my thing. If you been out here in this world that we live in, people make skits about any and everything. They make skits about prank. They make skits about death. They make skits about literally anything. And some things are funny to me, some things not so funny. But
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. And because the sense of humor is a range. There's a lot of
Right.
people that likes different types of things. And I know me personally, my sense of humor is very dark. So like if somebody passed away, it might be a good chance if there's a funny story attached to it, I'm probably gonna laugh. And I think the people in my life know me well enough to know that don't tell me certain things if you are expecting me not to laugh, because have you met me before?
Right.
Because if you met me before, you would know that like I'm gonna laugh about a whole bunch of stuff. I laugh about my own family. I don't care. I won't care at all. They be like something, yes, it did happen, and I'm laughing right along with you because that's just I have a dark sense of humor.
Right. Right.
So they're getting, all these people like, oh my goodness, this is not funny. This is not the time. It's been months.
Honey, let me tell
It's
you, I
it's it's
remember
like that was in 2025. We are in 2026, and at this rate, we shoot
we
as
about
of
to be
today,
through with
we
26.
shoot we 1/4 of the way through with 2026 at this point, and that happened the third quarter
Oh, babe, let me tell you.
of
Yeah, when my mama
2025.
died, my folks was like, "You got a year. You get a year to use your mama as an excuse. After that, it's null and void. Null and void. You can't use my mama dead no more. She rested. Come up with something else." So therefore, Miss Erica Kirk, see, you need to be out with the babies while you running around. And this is what I feel about Sister Kirk around here. Sister Kirk is loving the attention that she's getting. She's, I think, wasn't she a beauty pageant queen or something
Yeah,
or
I think she's like
whatever?
Miss Arizona.
Miss Arizona. Okay, so she's loving this. I feel like she's loving this attention or whatever. And so any opportunity that presents itself for her to be out there to be the grieving widow, then I'm quite sure she's gonna be out there. Hell, do we know even if Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, baby, when her husband was shot in the back of that car in Dallas, did she was she all on the campaign trail? No. That woman wore that suit for a whole 24, 48 hours after that man died till his body got back to DC. So
Mm-hmm.
again, when you, I feel when you have your ultimate goal, and I'm not gonna disregard that lady ain't grieving.
Yeah.
Maybe when she behind closed doors, she probably weep and wail. Who knows? But what we do know, when she get out here in this good public, but she ain't bawling. She ain't crying. She
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if she would be doing the ugly cry, if she was out here, she wouldn't be. Ain't none of
Cause
that.
shoot, listen, when Mary's son died, and I was on that good old Instagram, and I saw what Angie K from Salt Lake City had wrote to Mary, I started tearing up, baby. I was crying. I don't even know these people like that. And I said, that is so sweet. Like they really friends. Like
What you was doing?
I was crying. I was like, I was emotional about that. I said, they really friends. Cause sometimes on the show, you don't know if these people friends or not. But
Right.
I was like, that was so sweet. They gotta be friends. She called him by the nickname and everything. And I said, I didn't even know he had a nickname. And don't get me wrong, grief happens.
It
Grief
does.
grief grief probably never looks like the same thing to
It doesn't.
everybody, and it doesn't look like the same for every death either. Different death cause a different set of grief.
Mm-hmm.
Um and I don't know, because I don't really be watching her, because I don't have cable, and so I would also never purposely, like, I didn't even know she said anything that he said until I saw the side by side. Otherwise,
Mm.
I would have been like, even though it did kind of look like him, but apparently also, I mean, her, it kind of also looked like this other person too. And I was like, I don't know, like, he just like girl. And I'm
Ah,
I don't
not
know.
girl.
Like I'm just saying, like, cause I don't know these people like that. Like I don't seek them out. I don't look at anything. Like other than I have probably found out more with the little research that I did on, because we were going to be talking about the thing, that I was like, oh yeah, let me see if that's real. Let me see if that's real. Cause you know me, I don't like to get on here and say things that ain't true. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always gonna look up some and Google some. So I started looking up, and I was like, I don't, she would not come across my social media
No.
on her own.
Mm-mm.
And trust me, baby,
That
I be all in any kind of social medias, and I steer clear,
Let me tell you, she ain't in my algorithm
baby.
of foolishness. I get more dog shit, dogs and all of that carrying on. What else I see? I don't know what. She ain't in it.
Okay, I done been on Chinese baddie TikTok. I be one of my friends send me all the dad jokes, and all this one of my other friends send me who are you not gonna sit by if this happened at a funeral? Like like it gets to the point that like I don't even want to see no parts of that. Like I'm very careful about what I do, like on TikTok and stuff like that. Like there's certain things that I don't even use as hashtags anymore, because I'm like, I can't deal with people like that on
Right.
a consistent basis. And I just don't engage. I don't even bother. Like even
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when I'm on threads, I'm like, I'm not engaging with this, because you start engaging with something. One of my friends sent me about this couple. Next thing I know, I am getting their thing on my Facebook feed every day. And I'm like, it's gonna come a point in time where I'm gonna have to
This,
be like, I don't want to see this no more, because I'm sick and tired of them. And I'm
yeah.
like, all that happened was my friend sent me something. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very, very careful about what's in my and don't get me wrong, I'm one of those all around I need to know because I'm nosy person. I go and read comments on the Fox News and read their stories. I go to CNN. I go to NBC. I go to all the sources because I need to know exactly what's happening. Because you ain't gonna catch me off guard, baby. Because I need to know what's going on. I
Mm-hmm.
say all that to say I don't want her really on my timeline like that. And I haven't had her on my timeline. So I'm being very careful and selective about what I also search on social media because I don't want it on my timeline.
Right. Right.
And I choose to keep my timeline safe for
Clean
my
and
own
wholesome.
sanity. For
Right.
my own sanity. Because I be reading them comments, baby. And sometimes when I read comments already, I be like, I'm not doing this today with y'all. Sometimes I
And,
go ahead and click off a thing and be like, you know what, let it refresh because I
yeah.
don't want no parts because y'all doing too much.
Not let it refresh.
Yeah, let it refresh because
Oh,
apparently my
bless it.
algorithm got stuff screwed up. But yeah,
I cannot deal.
well, I wonder what he's gonna. What do you think that he's gonna do next, Druski?
That's a good question because I did not see, I guess, the parody of Miss Kirk comment. So I don't know. I mean, it's not like he's doing things current, but it's still current because it was like, okay, that preacher stuff, that was happen. That stuff happened like months ago, I guess, maybe. So I like how he's not making it current, but it is current. I
Yeah,
guess it's still.
like
So
it's
I
still
don't
in like
know.
a 3 months or less window
Right?
type
Yeah,
situation. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know what the next thing would be. Um, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it.
Mm.
Looking
Well,
forward to it.
it may have something to do with the whole Chili and
Let
the
me tell
and
you
the tour.
something.
I'm just saying it
Let
could,
me tell you about Sister
or
Chili.
the Nick Cannon or whatever, but it could have
You know
something to do
what?
about Chili
Let me tell you. Now, Chili,
because I
I
think
do know.
they saying she out here fighting for her life.
And she should no, and this is the thing. While I do know that comment button and that repost button, they very close.
Yeah.
I've hit it several times, but I had to uncheck it when I was trying to look at comments. So I get that.
Hmm.
But baby girl, the receipts don't lie. And if you've been giving money to these good people for well over a year, baby, just stand on it and own it. I mean, you're a Trump supporter. Now,
Okay. Say it with your
that's
whole stitch. Stand on business. If
baby
that's how
stand.
you feel, because baby, as much as I love all the candidates, and I love me some Hillary. I don't care what y'all say. I love me some Hillary. I wanted Hillary to be the first female president, and that hurt all of my feelings when she did
Mm-hmm.
not win. I ain't donated a penny to not nobody campaign. I ain't donated a penny. You
But my
can't
thing is
find.
this:
You would be hard pressed to find a campaign that said I gave money.
But my thing is this: Chile running around here talking about she voting for the soldiers, ma'am. Not when these receipts say, uh,
Apparently, for the soldiers to go to war.
the 45 and the 47, Miss Chile, whatever your name is, Rolanda, whatever
Zonda,
your name is, Chile.
Zonda Thomas.
Well, sister Chile, stand on it. Cause at this point, baby girl, now you fucking with the rest of the whole tour money. Cause now the peoples ain't gonna want to come out and see everybody. Cause
Somebody
you running
said,
around here
I'm
coming up
sorry.
with lies and shit, ma'am. If you support who you gonna support, did
Hmm.
she? This is the thing. What it really can be a two-sided thing here, because we know when Sister Chrisette Michelle, baby girl was just down there singing doo wop bop bop, and we don't even know if she was a Trump supporter. Baby girl just now, baby, able to book the city winery. When she, I'm just saying. So you see how that messed her up. Now, while you have Snoop is still able to go to the Olympics, you still got Nelly out here do wop bop bopping. You got Walker Flame. Who else you got out here support 45, 47? You got a whole list of men that support, and their career has not went south. However, it's the women that support him that things tend to go left. Now, I'm not now. I think what Chilli needs to do, own up to it, because at this
Exactly.
point,
But she said she's not MAGA. She said apparently she released a statement that she's not MAGA
okay.
and she don't
But then when the
support
receipts
any of
have
the
Trump on there,
policies and all this stuff. Again, I ain't donated nothing and I cared a lot.
my thing is if those receipts show that you donated to Trump, that means that you support what he's doing. You support everything. So you've been making multiple donations over the past year and a half to something that's affiliated with him. So you're not going to say that, not try and clean it up when we got receipts saying what you donated. And the receipts even know that it's a affiliate, a link to your address in Georgia. So, ma'am, we're living in a world now where the internet people have a lot of time on their hands.
Hmm.
And the people have figured out how much you're giving,
Yep.
where you gave it to, what
Hmm.
address, the address of the money that was donated, where it came from. So at this point, there's nothing that you can say about that you did not donate to Trump. Now, I'm a rock with you and say, yeah, that repost button and comment button is a little close.
Hmm.
But you also have the option to uncheck that repost button. So therefore you let it go out there, which means you agree with it. So
And
again,
then posting Michelle Obama with a comment, well, with them talking about either that or a repost or whatever. But it's on your timeline of you saying, about basically trying to call Michelle a man. So what is that about? Like, we gotta get it together.
she
We
ain't gotta
have to
get it
get it
together.
together.
What she need to do again is stand up in it, because at this point the tour gonna suffer because of your silly ass and running around here trying to figure out, am I gonna say I'm a Trump supporter or it was a mistake? Because at this point, and I
You
don't
weren't
know if
going
anybody
anyway.
would want to go out now.
You weren't going anyway.
I know I wouldn't go. I'm just, baby. I can hear they all right with me, but let me tell you, I can hear their tunes on Pandora. I'm still Pandora. Other folks are Spotify. I'm Pandora and Apple Music. What used to be iTunes. That's me. That's what I'm on.
Somebody said the promoter right now trying to figure out a way to get a TLC off the tour.
You hear me? I think I saw somebody said, baby, they can be replaced. Let me tell you, SWV, Escape, y'all can
Three
go get
LW, go
Jay.
get 3LW, go get 3LW.
You can go get Jay,
I'm
Don't
tired
Walk
of
Away, boy. You can get Moke and Steph. He's mine.
made
And
him
you
have
might have
him
had him
once,
once,
but I got him
had
all the
him all the
time.
time. You can get them.
You can't sleep at night.
You can get total. They a duo now.
I
And you can
think
go
one of
get
the,
them.
I was like, didn't one of them pass away?
No, they still those ones still living. That one that used to
Who?
bop
What?
all the time.
What group was Shamia in?
Oh, you talking about
I mean,
Black?
Shamari,
Yeah,
whatever.
Black.
Okay.
Boom like an
Mm.
808. Honey, you
Boom
can get
like an
them.
808. Ain't nobody bringing like me, jumping like me, boom like me. Ask Kelly his original plan: give you the large map, make you clap your hands.
You know who they can get, baby. They can get 357 down there, baby. With that was with MC
Trinity,
Hammer,
Trinity 357.
not the gospel group, baby. 357.
Okay.
Juicy got them crazy.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
You
know
go get that.
Trinity.
I don't give a damn who you go get. You can go get. You can go get Trinity 357 from Kurt Franklin. You can get David and Tamala Man for all I care. Chilli done messed it up.
Seriously though, let's think about who could be a replacement, like a legit replacement.
Girl, they can get Solange. Matter of fact, you can get Kelly. You can get Latoya Lucky. There's a plethora of people out here that they can get other than Chilli. Cause Chilli done she messing up the church's money. That's point blank period. She done messed it up. Folks just put the fly out last week.
Okay, and this is the thing. It's the same way it works with reality TV as well. Soon as you get any sort of attention,
Mm-hmm.
the people, it's gonna be some people that's gonna do a deep dive. And they gonna pull up every skeleton your mama had, your daddy had, your cousin, 15th removed. They don't care. They don't care. They'll be like, it's the same last name. Let's talk about this.
That
They're
part.
not gonna care.
Mm-mm.
And so I don't know why. Mm, that's why I'm very protective of my own personal social media myself. I don't argue with the people on social media. Will I argue with somebody in real life?
Hell
Probably.
yeah. You will.
But on social media, you don't know me. I like to know my enemies. And so therefore I try not to have enemies that I don't know. Cuz I need to know my enemies. And the internet is just such a big place that I can't know all my enemies. So therefore I don't engage because you ain't gonna try to catch me at the store or something, baby. You know. So I don't even engage. I'd be like, hands off. I don't have time.
Well, she done figured it out. And let me tell you, while she on this apology tour, she can end it and just tell the people, yeah, I donated. That's who I vote. That's my political stance, and roll with it. Because at this point, I liked it better when I did not know who celebrities. And this could have been again. Now that I'm older and pay attention to stuff, but I liked it better when I did not know who a celebrity was. Their political party. It was much better.
No, I let me just say this. And I don't know, I think this is probably the issue more so than anything else, but I could totally be wrong cuz obviously whatever you say is whatever you say and how you feel. I feel that because of the candidate and how things have been, I think that is giving more pause because on a normal basis, if you said you voted for John McCain or you voted for Mitt Romney, like it don't feel the same way
Mm,
as you saying you voted for whoever is currently in the office right now.
Well, and I think too, he is really proving himself to be really ignorant. Let's just put, I mean, just point blank. Period. He's ignorant when he say that he don't like to hang with successful people and he like to hang with people that are less successful, so that he can feel like he is, the most successful person in the room. Then that tells you a lot that he's only worried about himself. So yes, I agree that yeah, we have in the past political opponents that was Republican or whatever, they weren't to the extent that of what he is, and he is really. I mean, he's really showing. He's continuing to show who he is and what he cares about, and that's what I don't like when because I'm like, how can you feel that this man has your best interest in heart and you continue to give him money? But
And then the
again,
people saying, "This is what I voted for. You voted for soldiers to die in a what appears to be an unauthorized war."
mhm.
Um,
Again, with somebody that's playing Battleship, somebody that's sitting up watching the news and on social media, ain't worried about nobody else. He just running around here just playing Battleship and eating McDonald's and drinking Coca Cola.
and
I'm just
and
saying.
and it's reports. Let me pull it up because I like to be as factual. What's the song? It's actual and
Well, it's
factual,
factual.
but
Matter of
still.
fact, that was TLC. You're the one.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember the song, but yeah, it sounded like a TLC song.
So it says that, and this is according to the cited by I guess NPR or whatever. It's saying that this person and his family has generated nearly 4 billion in income during this second term as of early 2026.
So again, his pocket's getting fatter, and everybody else's pockets are getting lighter. And
And
people
roughly
that
1.3 was attributed to the crypto related activities.
so again, he's all about himself, lining his pockets, him and his family pockets, making sure that they are set for the future, not nobody else. But then again, that's who y'all voted for, and y'all said y'all want to make America great again. Meanwhile, folks is going to war for a war that, like you say, nobody approved. Gas
Gas
prices
almost
going.
$4 here. It was 3.89.
But he said about a month ago during that State of the Union, gas was $1.89. Now I don't know what gas he
And
used,
he was going to Bucky's and he was getting that car wash where you get $1 off per gallon.
so again, it's not making America great on all ends. But hey, I digress again. They're in a different tax bracket. I think I've said this once before. They are in tax brackets that I don't know if I would be able to be in or whatever. But I know right. I know what's right, and I know what's wrong, and you know what's for the people and what's not for the people. And that, my friend, is what you need to be thinking about when, because you need to look at everybody, whether they're Democrat or Republican or
Mhm.
whatever it is. You need to look at all of what they're saying and what they're doing to make sure that it all aligns up with what your values are
Yeah.
and go from there. Don't take information from what's his name, Nick Cannon, Amber Rose, none of them folks. You need to do the research for yourself because again, they got money. They ain't
Yeah.
worried about gas prices, nor the price of eggs. They ain't worried about none of that. They know where their next meal come from. Matter of fact, they know who in there cooking their next meal.
Yeah.
But hey, y'all do you. Chilli, Baby, stand 10 toes down, and you from the A, baby. Stand 10 toes down in what you believe in. And if
Yeah.
you believe in 45, 47, then sis, bankhead bounce all the way doing the tour with it.
So for episode 58 of Real Life is Friends podcast, Mila, who is your friend in your head for the last day of the month for women history? And is it still social worker month? Or y'all just had a week? Okay.
No, it's a whole
So
month.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
So
So
you know what? I'm going to shout out all the positive women in my life. So I can name you. I can name my auntie that's on here. I can name our friend group, Jalea, Deisha, and Drea, Brittany, my neighbor, my other friends. They are women that are doing it. That are working hard. That are changing the narrative of what women are and doing the thing. So you know what? I appreciate all of the positive women in my life that have, sowed the seed, that has given encouragement, has done all of that. So I thank all of you all for that. But the friend in my head is Mallory from Beauty and Black. Because you know what? She was with the shits this semester. This not semester, this season. Ah,
yeah, in college, back in college.
back in college. She was with the shits this season. And so I'm all for that. So Mallory, you're the friend in my head, but my shout out is really to all of my female friends. If I didn't name you, charge it to my head, not my heart, but you know who you are. And I thank y'all.
Oh, that's sweet. I receive it.
I know you do.
So for episode number 58 of Real Life is Friend podcast, where the group chat turns into a podcast, I'm one of your hosts, Kimberly,
I'm Mila.
and peace up, A-Town.
Down.
Because we acting like we ain't really in Nashville for some reason.
You and me.
I ain't gonna have to stand for Alabama.
Act like we ain't nowhere near
Because
Tennessee.
that's the only